Found an H file in a software project and want to understand what it does? This is a fundamental building block of C and C++ programming. I'm Evan Brooks, Certified Support Engineer, and I'll explain how to read, work with, and navigate these C++ header files. If the standard fixes fail, I have a plan B, a proprietary technique that almost always works on stubborn H files. H files are header files used in C and C++ programming, containing function declarations, type definitions, macro constants, structure definitions, class declarations, and preprocessor directives. They provide the interface specifications that allow code in separate source files to communicate by sharing type information and function prototypes across compilation units. C++ header files use plain UTF-8 text with standard C++ syntax, including include guards or pragma. Once directives typedef and struct definitions, function prototypes, extern variable declarations, macro definitions, and template declarations. They follow the convention of declaring interfaces without implementing function bodies. The core association for the H file points directly to Microsoft Visual Studio Code, developed by Microsoft Corporation. The system requires the file to pass specific authenticity checks not performed by Windows Explorer. Windows cannot evaluate script syntax, so execution depends on trusted runtime tools. Your first step to success: right-click the H file and choose Open With. If Microsoft Visual Studio Code is installed, try it first. If you don't see it, pick a different tool. You might need to try a couple to find the ideal match. When your H file does not open, it is usually a small issue. The problem is usually not complex. It is almost certainly one of 3 easily fixable errors. I've created a simple list showing the 3 main culprits and their verification steps. First, writing in a code editor. Open the H file in Visual Studio Code with the C++ extension or in Visual Studio to get full syntax highlighting IntelliSense code completion and symbol navigation. The editor colorizes types, functions, macros, and comments. Use go-to-definition and find all references to trace how declarations connect to implementations in corresponding C or CPP files. Next, understanding header structure. Look for the include guard pattern with if and def. Define an endif that prevents multiple inclusion. Review typedef and struct definitions that establish data types, function prototypes that declare available operations, and macro definitions created with define. These declarations form the public API of the corresponding implementation file. Finally, compiling projects with headers. Headers are not compiled directly, but included by CCPP source files using the include directive. Ensure header files are in your project's include path. In Visual Studio, configure additional include directories under project properties. In GCC, use the iflag to add header search paths during compilation of source files. If compatibility checks failed, it is likely because the file extension name is shared by different developers for unrelated formats, causing your PC to use the wrong reading language. To help resolve this, you might consider a tool with autonomous file reading capability that is designed to look past the extension name and inspect the internal data structure directly. At this stage, your most reliable recourse is a comprehensive solution like FileMagick. It's built to bypass the limitations of basic tools available at filemagick.com. I appreciate you sticking around for the full guide. A quick like and subscribe helps me produce more content like this.